You can do it! Further adventures in Japan!
Hello all you wonderful people, and greetings from Universal Studios Japan, and specifically the attraction Jaws. I can tell you that in Universal Studios Florida, I went on this ride almost every day that it was open, and I came this close to becoming a Jaws skipper. But unfortunately, I decided to go for Disney because they were paying more to be a PhotoPass person. Taking those pictures, yo, someone's gotta do it. But man, when I see this area, I get huge nostalgia because I love this ride. This was made in a time that it had to be physical before giant screens were the status quo of Universal Studios. And you know what? I really do like this ride because it's thematic, it's exciting, and it's kind of scary when you know a big giant shark is physically there ready to get you, ready to eat you. It's kind of a shame that that old shark Jaws has left the Orlando Universal Studios Park, but it is still there at the Universal Studios Hollywood Backlot Tour. But on the topic of dead fish, if you go over to a place called Kitakyushu, you will find a theme park called Space World. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's themed to space. Maybe one day I'll go there. But they had the bright idea. They said, let's do this. We've got an ice rink. Why don't we get some fish and put them inside of the ice? People can skate over them and feel like they're right there, like they're right next to the fish. Yes, they went out to a market and they bought some fish and they put it in there. They also put pictures of fish in the ice. So there is a giant whale shark in there. If there was an actual whale shark, that might be a bit of an issue. Now, there was some criticism to this whole ice skate rink business. A lot of people were like, oh man, that's cruel, and it looks like the animals died there, and it looks like they can't breathe. There was pictures of them looking like they were like, But apparently people had never seen this before. It was the first time it was ever done on a skating rink, so people were trying to cut into the ice, trying to see these fish. But eventually the theme park said, you know what, we can't do this. This has offended too many people. Let's pull this. So they pulled the ice, they pulled all the fish, and they turned them to fertilizer. Basically, they were bought at a market. They were like, hey, we can't sell these. Theme park comes in, they're like, hey, we'd like to buy them and put them in the ice. People that are selling the fish are like, well, we were just gonna throw them out, but yeah, sure, come on down, buy our fish. Now, truthfully, I don't understand the huge issue here because these fish were not able to be sold. These fish were going to be thrown out, but they bought them. Now there's a whole outcry for it, and now they're going to just turn them into fertilizer. But this isn't the first time. This is not the first time that Japan has had fish on display in ice. There was a whole museum that featured fish in ice cubes, freshly caught, flash freeze in ice cubes. There's octopus, there are crab, there were fish in these displays. And from what I understand, these were fresh caught fish. Now, this museum is no longer open due to the earthquake that caused it to close, but it is still interesting that this isn't the first time this happened. Now, to connect all three of these attractions with water, let me move on a little south from Kitakyushu to a place called Beppu. In this town, a mayor said, you know what, I want to do something radical with these theme parks. I want to make an onsen theme park. What the heck is an onsen, you're saying to me? What the heck is an onsen? Well, an onsen is basically a public bath. And believe me, you have not lived until you have tried it. Basically, you get to go into a warm bath and it's very comfortable and it's extremely relaxing. Now, for most people, they might not be able to do it because you do have to get naked. And that does scare people. But what he wants to do is make a theme park based around onsens. The mayor helped to produce a video that showcased people going on a roller coaster with warm bath water in it. People in bath towels just enjoying their whole experience. Now, the mayor said if this video gets 1 million views, I will make sure that this happens. He's doing exactly what they did in Super Troopers. There's a scene where all the characters are saying shenanigans, and the police chief says, the next person that says shenanigans is getting pistol whipped. And they ask the person that they absolutely hate, and they say, hey, what's the name of that restaurant with all the goofy crap on the walls? And he's, oh, shenanigans, and they all pull out their guns to get him to get pistol whipped. They're going forward with this idea. Now, once again, this idea is a bath-themed theme park, which means you're gonna be in your towel the whole time. I don't know if that's gonna work, because if you think about it this way, you are barefoot. You're completely barefoot. You go into a ride that's been ridden at least 4 or 5 times before you, at least. And everyone else is barefoot. There's probably no shower before you go. And then you get into the ride, you're in the same bath water as everybody else. That's disgusting. But if they did this, if they sands the water in the rides and just like you wear PJs, I've seen this done before in onsens, and you just walk around in PJs and it's just comfortable, I think that may work, and attach all your money to like a magic band or something similar to that. I don't think that would be that big of an issue, but the idea of actually getting into someone's bathwater right after they got out of it and they're walking around this theme park. I've seen some gross things in theme parks. I used to work in theme parks. I see people spit everywhere. Now this is Japan, but there are Yankees and there are people that are like, I don't care. I don't care about those things. And boy, oh boy, those people are pretty gross. And I have a question for you. All those people that are watching me right now, do you wear a towel when you're on the rides, or you take it off? In the rides, the men are they take off the towel, but the women have to wear their towels. This is quite an interesting conundrum, because I feel that I would be very, very uncomfortable going on a roller coaster and like, hey, I'm butt naked right now. How you guys like me now? I don't know. I think I would feel uncomfortable, and I like onsens. That's just me. What do you guys think about all this? I mean, I hope you guys like the Jaws ride. The fish in the ice rink. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about the theme park that's set to be an onsen theme park? I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. If you like this video, please leave a like. Consider subscribing. If you guys want to see places in Japan, this is a hidden secret. Just comment down below. I'll comment back and I'll try to go there. You guys all have a wonderful day. As I always say, you can do it. I can do it. We can all do it. Stay groovy. Have a wonderful night.